Hey, bro, how are you?
Can you hear? I'm good. I'm good. How are
I'm
you?
good, G. I'm good.
Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I'm good. So tell me, what's your name? Where are you from?
Right. So I'm Leo from France, representing.
Nice.
And can I just say before starting, I was just listening to the previous guy's testimonial. I was just smiling all the way, like hearing him talking about the crypto campus and how it has improved his
Yeah,
life. It just like made me smile all the way. I just wanted to say that before starting.
bro, it's wonderful to hear. So let me hear a bit about your own journey. So when did you join the real world?
Mhm. Well, I joined the real world a year and a half ago, approximately October 2023. And yeah, so a year and a half, and I just had finished high school back then,
Yeah,
and I started like an aeronautical journey, like in my studies after high school. And I joined the real world because I wanted to make a little bit of money as a side hustle.
yeah.
So yeah, a year and a half now.
Wow, amazing, bro. So what campuses are you in? Let's start with what campuses you are inside of the real world.
Right. So I first started by the business
Mhm.
campus with Professor
Yeah,
Arno, and I did see the value, but I didn't have enough time on my hands to get involved in a side hustle business full
yeah,
time. So I joined the crypto
yeah.
campus, and that's where I found my my peace, and I was very content because I started taking the courses of the crypto campus, and that's the two campuses I'm in, by the way, like business and
So
crypto.
let's talk through one of the
And
courses. You just
yeah,
mentioned courses inside the crypto campus. Let's talk us through one of the courses to say someone who was thinking of joining the campus itself. Let's talk through how maybe one of those courses went. Can you go through what that with us?
like the crypto investing
Yeah,
courses, you
let's
mean?
talk through that. Let's talk about your systems and your principles inside that course.
Yeah, absolutely. So first of all, I didn't know anything about crypto before joining, so I had to go all the way through the basic courses,
Yeah,
like the what's a crypto, how do you store it, how do you purchase a crypto, like the literal thing.
yeah,
Then you go through the
yeah,
exam, which by the way was like the most difficult thing for me. Like the exam took me about 3 months to pass, because as someone without any previous knowledge about crypto, you have to go through the courses several times in order to
yeah,
understand it all.
yeah.
And then I took the exam, I passed it, and then that's where the real work
Okay.
begins. Because after the exam, you have basically postgrad
Yeah,
levels where you build, where you actually build your own systems, and that's where the value is, in my opinion, because that's where you become independent, and that's where you build your way through the levels and your own systems that allow you to invest by
yeah,
yourself.
yeah. Unreal, bro. Unreal. So you spoke about you knew nothing about crypto before you joined the campus. What's it
Yeah.
like in terms of, a lot of people who join the real world would obviously like to join the crypto campus. Would you recommend it to someone who's just starting to learn crypto, and why?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I can speak from experience without knowing anything about crypto or finance in general. Like I literally didn't know anything about any of that. So I started from zero. So I can speak by experience and say that it is absolutely beginner friendly. You do need to go through the courses several times in order to get it, especially if you're not fluent in
Yeah.
English, which I wasn't back when I joined. I also learned English through the real world. I mean, I improved it on the platform. So you do need to go through it several times, but once you do, you understand it all, and it's pretty understandable, easily understandable.
Bro, that's crazy. That's two people I've heard today who said that they've learned English
Yeah,
through the real world campus, as
yeah.
you've just watched the last interview. Um, so what would be the core principles from the campus that you've learned, like personally from Professor Adam? What would be the let's say two core principles that you've learned specifically from him that you apply to what you do?
Yeah, so the two, I mean, there's so many of them, but if I had to choose two, I would say probably the fact that if you never quit, you can't lose.
Okay.
That's the first principle, and I think it's the most important one, because if you never quit, I mean, but by some time, I mean, if enough time passes, you're just forced to win at some point.
Okay.
So that's the first thing. So you just need to show up every day. But that's basically it. It's as simple as that. And the second one, I would say, is you need to get shit done by yourself.
Right.
You can rely, like, you can rely on Prof Adam's signals if you want.
Yeah,
Like you can be spoon fed, as they like to call
yeah,
it. But the real value is in creating your own systems and your own way of doing
yeah,
things, your own
yeah.
approach. So that's, yeah, the two, that's also an important one, because if you learn how to create things by yourself, then you're just independent forever. And that's very important for me as well.
Amazing, bro. Amazing. And how long have you been? So you've been in the real world for how long?
A year and a
A
half
year and a
now.
half. And how much money have you made
Yeah.
in the crypto campus?
Well, I started with a little bit of money from my side hustles back then. So I had like around 5K when I
Hmm.
joined. Now I run a multi five figures portfolio
Wow.
now.
Wow. That is so impressive, bro.
Yeah.
That is amazing to hear. Well
Thank you.
done. Honestly, you should be very proud of yourself that you've applied yourself to get this far. And
Yeah.
when you signed up to the real world, what package is it that you subscribe to? Did you get the monthly package? Did you get the Heroes Year, or did you get the Champions package? Which one did you get?
Well, initially I had the regular package, the $49
Hmm.
one. And I very quickly took the Heroes Year,
Yeah.
because I did see the value, and I was like, okay, fuck this. If I'm doing this,
Yeah.
might as well do it all the way, 100%. So yeah, I took the Heroes Year pretty quickly, like 2 or 3 months after taking the real
Yeah.
world. And yeah, I'm still in it now. I think I renewed the Heroes
Yeah.
Year. So yeah, all the way, bro. 100%.
Crazy. And what would you say to anyone who was going to ask you in terms of value? What so in terms of value? How much is the real world like? How valuable is the real world to you in terms of what it costs?
Yeah, well, it definitely is more valuable than $49 a month. I mean, I was like, at first, I was like, $49 a month is like, okay, it's a price, but it's fine, And then I saw the value, and I was like, bro, no, that's not possible. It can't cost that much money. I mean, that little money. I was like flabbergasted by that. It's crazy to see the price to value ratio in. So yeah, I think also that's why I took the Heroes Year, because I mean, for this price and the value you get from it, it's truly amazing. I would 100% recommend it.
Not only that, I think what it does, if you get the Heroes Year or the Champions package, as they call it, your price gets frozen. So when the price goes up, when people are joining the Real World 2.0, whoever has a subscription like the Heroes Year or the Champion,
I can't hear you, Rory.
sorry,
I think I lost you.
you back? You
Yeah,
got me back.
yeah, you're
So
back on the audio at least.
what I was saying is, if you have the Heroes Year or the Champions package, you won't have to pay the new fee for the Real World 2.0. You lock it in, so you
Yeah,
get that same $50 a month subscription until the end of your package, right?
yeah. So it's double value then.
Crazy,
It's double worth it.
crazy, bro, and that's unreal. So, what is in terms of social, social bonds? Have you met any friends inside the campuses, or spoke to people that you've become close with inside the campuses?
Well, I've definitely met a lot of people in the campus, not in real life, but like made friends with them, talked with them, chat with them, and discovered a lot of common values with
Yeah,
them. And I also have one IRL friend, in real life friend, that I discovered was in the real world as well.
yeah,
So now we chat in the real world
yeah,
together. But yeah, no, in terms of bonding in the real world, it's like pretty easy. You can ask the friend request pretty easily, and that's a huge thing for me, because you can, ask someone if you have a question or something like that. It will be immediately answered.
yeah.
So that's one very good point, and especially for beginners, someone who, like me, didn't have any experience in finance or crypto. You can ask a question, and basically you'd be answered immediately.
Nice.
So yeah,
Nice. So you're smashing it, bro. You're smashing it. Oh, we've lost him. We're back.
yeah, I think
We're back.
I lost you for a
Back
second there.
again, bro. We're back again.
Yeah, you're back.
So what's next for you in terms of the campus? Are you still learning from Adam? Is there always something that you can learn from Adam?
Yeah, absolutely. Because, well, first of all, there's the daily analysis in live that I watch every day. So 1 hour with Professor Adam every day. So that's the first thing. And also, the real good thing in the investing campus is that his systems improve every day.
Wow.
Well, not every day, but like they constantly improve. He's always working with the investing masters to improve the systems. So there's always a new thing that you need to implement yourself on your approach and your systems. So you basically, even if now I have all the material to, invest by myself with my systems, etc., you always have a value in staying in the real world and just following
Yeah.
Adams and the
Yeah.
masters. So there's always constantly something new to learn and to understand, and that's what I really like. Also, because on the if you're on the path of constantly learning new things, that's just how you improve. So yeah, I really like this aspect of the campus.
Nice, bro. Nice. And could you run us through, like, a typical day inside the crypto campus? So you'd log on, and how does it go from there? Like, for someone who wouldn't know what to expect once they join, what would be a typical day inside, say, the crypto campus?
Yeah, well, from my personal experience, first of all, I log in the morning. I watch Prof daily investing analysis, so on replay because the time zone
Hmm.
difference. So I watch the replay, then I update my own systems, or when I didn't have my systems, I worked on them. So I built them. I was working on that, and then basically after that it was for me learning new things about crypto because now it's my full time occupation, if I can say that. So now I just learn new things about crypto and investing in
Yeah.
general. And yeah, basically that's it.
So what did you do before crypto? What was your job before you joined the crypto campus? As you just mentioned, it's your main job now. So what did you do
Yeah.
before you were joining crypto?
Well, I didn't really have the opportunity to do a job for a long time because I just graduated high school 2 years ago
Hmm.
now. And after that, I started in France. We have like a path of study in aviation.
Hmm.
So like to become an engineer in aviation or a mechanic,
Okay.
And I started doing that. So I worked for like 3 years, three
Yeah.
months, sorry, in the
Yeah.
army. In the army, working on planes.
Yeah.
Uh, but I stopped pretty quickly because I was just treated like shit at the time. It's the army plus I wasn't really a military. I was more of like an intern,
Okay.
if that makes
Okay.
sense. So I was like treated by shit. I was with a friend back then, so I was treated like shit, and I was like, nah, bro, that's not for me. That's just not the way I want to spend my young
Yeah.
years. So I quit this job and I started doing 100% on the crypto
Hmm.
campus. And yeah, one year and a half later, I'm here. So turned out great.
Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. How old are
Thank
you?
you. I'm
You're
19, bro.
19.
19.
Wow. So
Yeah.
just super young, bro. You're still a pup.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Absolutely.
And what's next for you? You're going to keep investing inside Adam's campus and listen to his signals and his advice? Is that something that's important?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to do that. I'm planning on moving to Thailand in about a year or
Yeah.
so. Yes, to just escape, the reality in France. It's like a little bit uncertain. The future is uncertain in
Yeah.
France. So, yeah, moving to Thailand is now my top one priority.
Yeah.
I just need to make a little bit more cash flow in order to sustain
Hmm.
that. But yeah, that would be the next thing for me, and keep following Adam's teachings, if I can say that.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the whole point, bro.
In terms of results, do you think that if you learn crypto another way, say someone would say you could learn it on YouTube, do you think that your results would be similar to what you've made now, or do you think it'd be completely different?
I think I'm confident enough to say that I could achieve a similar result by myself, but the time it would take, I mean, literally decades before I can reach that level of of expertise.
Hmm.
It took me 1.5 years
Yeah.
to learn everything, and that would have. I mean, everything is available on the internet. If you look deep enough, you can find everything.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a huge, huge save of time to just learn from Adams, and his expertise is also unmatched to anything I can see out
Yeah.
there, and I see a lot of
You know
things.
what? That's a very honest answer, and you know what? It's important to me that people are honest. So, would you say that Adam fast tracked you? He fast tracked your knowledge of crypto
Yeah,
rather than
absolutely.
investing in yourself.
Oh, I've lost you again.
Back in the room, right? Back in the room.
Yep,
Cool,
you're back.
cool. So, yeah, would you say that Adam has fast tracked you in terms of learning crypto a lot faster than another
Yeah,
system maybe would?
absolutely,
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
amazing, G. That's amazing. And what's next for you apart from Thailand and
I think I've lost you again.
yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's never done this before.
Yeah, you're back. You're
Yeah, we're
fine.
back. Yeah, so what's next for you, bro? You're 19. You're gonna move to Thailand. You're gonna keep investing inside the crypto campus. Is there any other campuses that you're in?
Yeah, well, so as I said, I was in the business campus. I don't log in that campus that much anymore, but yeah, definitely looking forward to improve my cash flow now. That would be my next step.
Yeah,
And yeah, moving to Thailand, when I will be there, I will work also on joining the war room,
yeah,
because I can see a lot of potential value in
yeah.
there that can improve my
There's
life
massive
overall.
value inside the War Room, bro. I was recently at a
Yeah,
War Room event, and yeah, we had a dinner afterwards, and I meet a lot of the War Room guys, and I hear their own stories. And bro, honestly, it's an unmatched network inside there. So if you could get in there, I would recommend. And if you do get in there, I might see you at one of the events. So yeah,
yeah, absolutely, bro. That would be a pleasure.
but yeah, do you know what?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
It's
it.
been absolutely unreal speaking to you. Your journey's amazing. You should be super proud of yourself, bro. And I hope you
Thank you, brother. It means a lot.
keep
It means
working
a lot.
hard, keep progressing. I know who you are now, so I will be watching. And yeah,
Yeah, please do.
honestly, bro, I hope you smash it, and I hope you get everything that you want in life because you've applied yourself and you deserve it. So it's great
Thank you,
speaking to
brother.
you, brother. It's great speaking to you. I hope to see you soon.